So, here is a couple of mandatory questions. This gives me an idea that which level we are talking and everything. Question number 1 is, how many of you have attended my session before today? Awesome. A lot more people than the last session. What were you doing in last session? Very good. Okay. Anyway, you guys are here. Let's talk about it. How many of you has not attended any session today and yesterday? That's okay. Just want to know. Okay. Fine. Only 2 guys. 3. Only 3 guys. Okay. So I now know where it is. So I will not repeat any of the stuff which I talked about. Except 3 guys. Pretty much everybody was there in all my session. So I'll be very, very vigilant and cognizant about it that I don't repeat any of the stuff from any of my session before. Database best practices. It's a really, really interesting thing. I want to show you. I want to start. Take one. So I want to make sure that we see a video before it, because after lunch session in last session I had a little struggle to make people laugh. So this time, some of them didn't laugh also. Some of the jokes I have to say bad jokes myself. I have to save my pride or little bit pride, whatever laugh, I just have to say, yeah, you guys are not laughing because of heavy lunch and all this. But really, people are sleepy sometimes. So I want to start with the movie, okay? I want to start with the movie. So let's see a movie first. The guy started to do this thing 4 years ago. What is it? What is he doing? We'll know in 1 minute. So he started to do something 4 years ago, a perfect wall. And then today he started, after 4 years, he finished this thing. And then he started to, look at this, what he's doing. He's putting this whole project up. 4 years, just like our programming project, right? 4 years of the hard work put in. And then project is released. He started it. You know the project is going to go smooth. He will never have any problem. It will go extra smooth because he put all this time in it. And he'll keep on going and he will have no problem because his things will just work fine because he choreographed it. There are so many people involved. The right thing does not stop. Look at that. But you should like our projects, right? Then he stops, and then there are patches, and there are things he's put it in. Oh, it's from mic, it's not started. No, it's okay, what are you trying to do? Audio is no audio, man. Audio is me. The mic was not on, they were able to listen. I thought you were checking my audio, but you're checking this audio. At the end, you just pick it. That's what you do. We picked it. This is the best you can do with your project when you have a lot of patches in it. Correct? Have you ever faced this one? I do face it. That is why all of this particular session has been built by me and my friend called Jacob Sebastian. We both built it when we were working on a same project years ago. And we learned all the best practices during that project only. So everything which we learned, and I am going to present all the things which I learned from my developers at the time. So all the knowledge which I got it from my friends. So let's start. Let's start with the first very simple thing. I'm going to build some of the T-SQL and we are going to learn some of the practice. So first thing first, fonts, I'm going to increase it. If I forget, let me know that I need to increase the font to 150 every time. Okay. So first thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a small table called post date target and it's a postal and title, populate some data, and then later I'm going to select the data from it. There are 2 tables over here. Do you see that? What is Denali? Do you see that entry over here? This entry is repeated, but this entry is not repeated. Correct? This is there, but this entry is not here. Correct? This is source table. This is target table. Or forget about this one. Do you guys see what I'm saying? This is repeated. This and this. But other are not. So if I only want to retrieve this table, what will be the T-SQL I will write? If I only want this row. This is the row I want. So let's do this thing, okay? Top table was source, second was target. So I will write a T-SQL, and T-SQL will be very similar to this one. How many of you agree? Source and target. The row which okay, let me run it. Do you see only data, which is what is Denali? This is the record I want. Am I going too fast? Do you want me to slow down? No. It's okay. I want to make sure we pick up the speed. But it's subtle and so I agree.
No, it's okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so fine. Okay, so let's start. There are two tables, one more time. I see a lot of confused people, that's why. Now I only want is that I want a one record which is common among them. I want it. This is source table, this is common table. Common T-SQL to write would be to write select star from source where post ID in second table's post ID. So you will get intersection of that one particular row. Yeah. But if I don't want that row, but I want another row, like remember present. Currently we are getting this row, but if I want this row, then what will be my T-SQL? Not in, correct? This one. How many of you agree? Huh. Yeah, this is a practice warm-up, so you will not get wrong. All of you will be right, whatever you answer. This is warm-up thing. So first one was in, right? Second one was not in, right? And we will get what record? Present. Excellent.
We get other records along with the question present in the first table.
Let's see that. I don't know, sir. Yeah. So we get only one record. This is warm-up question. So now you know what we are going to see in this session. If you write not in, this is what will happen. Yes? Why? Yeah, ID was there. I think that is why I asked, am I going too fast? Let's understand again. Top table is source. This is source table as a two row. This is the target table. Okay? Let's see this one. Are you going over with my camera? No. Okay, just checking. Last time happened to me. Remember I told you the joke? In the last session, the guy I gave a camera to take photograph, he left after the session.
With the camera.
Seriously, I posted on a Facebook, said I don't care about camera, but return my photo. He did send me photos. Since then, I'm annoyed. That's why I get always Kamlesh to help me out. A SharePoint expert, fantastic guy. So now look at this one. Select star from source where post ID is in a target. Okay, so here is the source where post ID is over here. Which post ID is 1 here? Yes, right? So 1 will be answer. 1 is 1 in this table? Yes. But if I write a not into this one. So which is, so now think about this one. Is 1 not in the second one? False. So 1 is not an answer. Is 2 not in the second one? Which is true answer, right? Which means 2 should be the answer? Yes. If I put a not? Yes. This is right syntax. Correct? Post ID not in. Right? So that is adding part, but what's wrong with this one? Not? No, post ID not in is right syntax. No, this is syntax. Syntax is right. Oh, if you guys are confused with syntax, I'm sorry, it's correct syntax. Because SQL Server executes it.
Reverse the table.
Do you know what I will get if I reverse the table? I'll get 3 rows. 1 second, sir. We'll talk in a second. So, hold on. I know what you mean, so that's why I'm requesting. But do you say, see, in will give me one row, right? One is there, one is there. But when I'm saying not in, which means now one is there, so I should get inverse result. How do you get inverse result? Not. If you are confused with this one, I'm sorry, this is going to be hard, this session after that. This is simple not in thing. Mama. Okay? Let's try one more time. So reason why this one is not giving us answer? Because syntax is incorrect? No, syntax is right because it executes. If I reverse the table, my friend, I'll get totally different result. See? But this is not my question though. See, I can do whatever it is. If I reverse, I'll get something else. This is not what I'm looking for. Correct? I want the crescent row. Now you will tell me, right, select from source where ID is equal to 2 and you get crescent. That's called first practice. I want that row with using this one. So when I see this all the time, trust me, when I see people writing not in, I always ask him, so what are you doing? I'm just inversing the data set. I just feel like inversing him. Because, do you want to see how to get a right answer?
Yes.
Why they are not getting present? Sir, I want to talk to you now. Say what you were telling me before 1 minute. Right?
Therefore, select post ID from target T where post ID is not null.
Not null. Yes.
Something like this?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Something like this?
Yeah.
You are right too. I'm not saying you are not right. You are right.
Yeah.
But that means I will filter it out, not null record. Here, I will just use this kind of. You are right. Absolutely another way of writing what I have written here. You can see how you can get present. What is happening here is that do you see what I'm using here? The null, not null. Is null.
One with null.
Nobody paid attention except him that there is a null value in my record. When you have null in your result set, I'm sure you guys don't have null, so that's why you've never seen this. Right? Your database never has null. Yes? Do you have null? Do you have null in database?
Yes, we do.
Then perfect. That's why you've never seen it. But my database is null. My name is null. Pinal. I live with null. So, for my case, I always see null. And when I have null, when you use inverse, try to inverse it, you always get incorrect results. But most of the people don't pay attention, they just inverse it. They ignore this is null part. So either you write is null or you write a where condition and filter out nulls. The reason I don't filter it out null, just so saying, my point of view, because I feel that when I write is null, which I am exclusively not including certain rows, I don't feel that way, so I rather write is null, and this gives me more comfort that if there is a is null, now I'm converting to 0 or some random value, and that gives me certain time, not always, performance with my indexes. Sometimes. But anyway, because I can get to use the complete statistics of whole table instead of filter table. Filter, when you have where null, now your result set and statistics are little start changing. Advanced subject, let's not talk about it today. But we'll see sometime demo. So use either is null and convert the nulls to 0 or not readable text, -1 or something. That's why they will be not part of the syntax or part of the result set. See this again. Either you can also do that or you can also use not exist. This will also work. Not exist is also very efficient. See that? Then you don't have to worry about nulls. So that is why I always use not exist instead of doing is null or where null or something. This gives the same answer. Okay? Second tip. Ready? Let's do this thing. So I'm just populating two tables. One is cell set and another one is orders. Okay? So cell set has 4 cells left. Jacob, Pinal, Mike, and Steve. And you can see there are orders. So who has the order? Which are the cells left as order? Jacob and Pinal has made some cell, right? but Steve and Mike has no cell. Correct? Jacob and Pinal is 1 and 2, has made some cells have 1 and 2. But Mike and Steve has not made any cell. If I only want to see how many cells Pinal and Jacob has done, how will I see that? Join. Excellent. Let's see that. So I will write similar kind of syntax. Correct? How many cells Jacob has done and how many cells Pinal has done? Yeah? Just pay attention for a second. Okay? Let me execute it. What is wrong? Oh. Here it is. You see Jacob has done 2 cells and Pinal has done 3 cells. Right? If I want to see also Steve and Mike here, what should I do? They have not done any cell. So let's see this syntax and you help me out. What should I do? Left join. I should replace inner join with left join. So if instead of this, I write left. Correct? Left. So I meant to write here. So this is it. Is this syntax right? Will I get other 2 guys too? Yeah?
No, the count.
No?
The count will fail.
Yes? How many think yes?
The count will fail.
Fail means it will give us error. Okay, let's get united and start picking one answer because we will never reach over anywhere. How many things it will error out? No error. None? None. Okay, 2 value will be none. Perfect, right? Correct, because the left join? No? If you want to say something, say loudly. Don't forward to your next guy. He will be confused more. He may be the... So, I'm just executing it. And we got our answer which we wanted. We have 2 nulls and 2 very valid answers. So, the sample, left join, buzz it. Correct? See, these are basic T-SQL 101. Nothing new about it. Correct? We write more complex stuff than this. Way more complex. I see sometimes short procedure, 1000 line, 2000 line. We are so big, something like that. Yeah. Agreed? What's wrong here? Then what's wrong with it? How do I got a 1 record for Steve and Mike where they didn't make any cell.
The count should be on a column name, not on.
Count should be on column name. Nobody told me when I was running this. I asked you, right? That any suggestion? Yes, no, cancel, ask me. So talk to me. I'm saying we want to understand. So when you use a count on a star, it's definitely first answer. What you need to do is you need to count on a column. Here is the example where you count a order ID. When you count the order ID, what it will give us, null or 0?
0.
Make up your mind.
0.
How many for nulls? It's okay to be wrong. How many for 1? How many for 0? Let's see. Okay, it will definitely be 0. See, it's okay to be wrong because it's okay. I was wrong. When you do think I know everything, no. I only know because I learned this demo before. And I learn it hard way, not like this way. You guys are lucky that you're just learning it right away. That count, yeah, you know, see, probably you knew. But it should strike to you when you see this. My point here was that when you see this kind of thing, somebody uses star in a count. When I say star in a count, I just think he is making his mistake. I'm just using inner join. I still don't allow my developers to do that. Because we never know when the inner join will become a left join or anything else will happen. I don't want you to make a mistake. I always discourage to people use star in a count. You just can't use it. If you use that, you go back and change it. I don't care. Good practice, right? And this is the worst practice. You don't know what you will do when you are rushed under pressure. Things like that happen in patches. So one of my boss, when I was beginning my career, told me one statement, I still remember. There is nothing more permanent. There is nothing more permanent than a temporary fix. He said that, and I am never able to forget till today. It is 12 years, and even I practice in my life too. So my wife always asks me, said, why don't you go gym and you can reduce some weight in 6 hours? This month you can go, and I always tell her, do you think 6 kilograms I reduce and it will fix it? It's a temporary fix. Let me just not try. So I don't know. I don't know. That's how. I said I will only reduce when I want to permanently reduce. But if people try to reduce my weight, they make me walk all the way from there to here, I am sad. Thank God they gave me 2 sessions back to back. I don't think about that way. They give me 1 session then and 1 session afterwards. What will happen to me? I'm like, there, break in between, go back there and come back. Okay. So, another one. Let's see. This is a little complex. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a table called orders table, and I just inserted some row into orders table. Now we will see. Let's try to retrieve top 10 rows from the order table. Do you guys see the 10 rows over here? I just didn't do anything. Just retrieve 10 rows from orders table. Now I'm creating index. I'm assuming that you were there in my earlier session. As I said, a lot of people were there, so I'm not going to repeat it. I'm going to create index on, except 3 people, everybody was in my earlier session. So I'm going to create index on amount table, amount column. Amount column is over here. You guys see that? Amount? Here. I'll create index over here. Now I create an index. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to retrieve the data from both of them. Do you see the 2 scripts here? Zoom, zoom. You see the 2 scripts here? One of them is efficient and one of them is not efficient. I want to know which one is efficient and which one is not. Top one, how many think the top one will be efficient? Don't ask me question, I show you all the script, okay, so far. So you answer me now. Top one, how many for top ones?
Both are same.
That is my third question. So answer the first one first. So first, yes, so that's why I clarify that. Don't ask me back. Top one. Hold on. I have to stay silent to everybody. Okay, hold on. First thing in one. How many think the top one will be faster? How many think the bottom one will be faster? One guy. How many think both will be same? And how many think this will throw an error? Okay, 3 guys. Great. You guys, 3 guys should come and meet me afterwards. So I'm going to execute that. And let's see which one is efficient, right? Top one. Yes. It's using a lot of resources. You know what it's doing. The bottom one is only using 1% across the batch. The lower is better, correct? That's what we learned so far. Lower is better. How come top one is taking so much resources, but bottom one is taking this resource? What I'm saying is that, okay, do you guys want to see the script one more time now? See what we were doing when I was running the script? Top one? Still? No? Then I created table. What were you doing? What were you doing then? I do everything in front of you. This happens. See, the reason is that when I was doing things, the point, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate the question. You guys are right on a nail. If I give you the server, I know you can tune it. The question here is that, why don't we stop things from the beginning, right? So, when people are doing, see, this, I have one single desire, to paying attention to detail. A lot of people don't like to work with me, that is the reason. But that's okay to me. But I like to pay attention to detail. Because things, it's so hard to correct afterwards. Now, if I have think about this way, you guys are very, very right. I think what you are thinking, I'll just show you. So I think we'll all agree. And that is the reason this time select is on a different table than another one. Because I didn't want to keep the script in front of you. Ref number is? Correct? Yeah, I went fast. Agreed. I didn't zoom in. I agreed. I tried to little bit deceive you, I agree. But the point was that to make you remember this simple thing. When you see things like that, people always assume that I created index on this column, it will work. Do you think index work? Really, it don't work in that way. And we always compare. Many times people say, hey, implicit conversion. And I was like, what implicit conversion? I'll convert you. I'll put you outside the job. You just know, in all this argument, can you just do things right instead of arguing with me? Have you ever faced a person who always argue? Just for sake of arguing, it's fun and they call it meeting. That one. I'm just trying to talk to you, man. Why are you getting angry? So, what should I do now? Now you know the problem. Because think about this way, when you compare integer, and this time, this side, the 555 was integer. This time, this side was Sparta. You try to compare, the conversion was happening. Let's see that. And the conversion was taking lot of resources. See? Here there will be some kind of conversion would do implicit conversion. This is it I was talking about. And that's the reason it was taking a lot of resources and it takes 99% resource. And here, both the sides are string. So now here is my question. Do you think this is a good scenario, ref number? Is it a good idea to keep ref number as an integer? No, right? And in matter of the space, matter of the fact, ref number is always going to be integer. What should I do? Change the data type, right? First, before changing the data type, I will drop the index. So these are things I can do in this server because this is development server. But in a production server, if you ever want to change data type like this thing, it's a big task because you have to drop the indexes, relationship, and all this. Not possible. Once you do that thing, once you do a temporary fix, it's always going to be permanent. And that's, I've seen it, I practice it too. When I do something like that, it happens. Coming back to this one, can I execute this now? What this is? Okay, I execute this too. First I execute drop the index, I converted column to integer, right? And then I once again created index on it. Okay? Now here is the simplest question, and I want all of you to give me right answer. My friends, you are with me for yesterday's 3 hours, today's 2 hours, this is our 6th hour of conversation. You should know how I run my demos, and you should know the answer of this question, which I'm going to ask. Which one of this one is going to be optimal now? First one? First one?
Both are same. Both are same.
Okay, good. How many think the first one will be optimal? How many think the second one will be still optimal? How many think both will be same? Let's see. Still not sure. I wanted one answer. 6 hours of talking. I never talked to my wife like that. I talked to my daughter though. All that's we just talked about it, right? In the first case, implicit conversion thing, why it didn't come into play for second case? There is an order of implicit conversion also. I want you to go back, search for order of implicit conversion. What it means? See, science is so hard. How you add things also matters. It's like parenthesis. So when you are converting from integer to worker, implicit conversion will happen and there will be large cost. But when you are converting anything from string to integer, it will just work. Like that. There is a hierarchy in it. I want you to go and learn about it. Only one field will be converted. In earlier example, who was converted? So let me just, I know a couple of confused cases. So what happened? In this case, both are same data type, so it worked, right? In this case, this is integer, correct? And this is worker. What actually happened here is that this 555, do you see the implicit conversion happen on 555? Last time implicit conversion was here. So your implicit conversion, if it applies on a column, you will get bad performance. If it gets implicit conversion on your variable, you are okay. See? It's not which data type to another data type, but it's where also. Any conversion applies in your column is bad. So you want to be very, very careful when you do things like that. Always make data type, okay? Fix, problem fix. Don't think too much. Stop thinking. If you're not under this demo, there is a one course link I will show you where you can go and learn. You can see this demo 3-4 times, and I have explained in like 4 hours of I think 40 minutes the same demo. Today, let's move on. Question? Question? You guys are just quiet. Let me make it more easier demo. This time, I'll just create again order table. Nothing to see there, just don't worry. Last time it happened, it's like, I'm going to see that. I said, come on, man. So what? This time there is nothing to see, so I'm just selecting orders table. I'm just executing this. 10 records. You see the 10 records? Fine. I'm just enabling the execution plan, and I will execute this one. Now I will create index on amount. Okay? And let's execute this again. Now if I run this one, what will happen? Do you think I will still get index scan? Yes or no? I will get, actually I'll get it because let's see. Table scan. Now what happens if I run this one? Same thing. Indexing. What happened? You see that? You see the indexing? Sorry. You know what did I change?
The operator.
You see the difference between these two queries? Exactly. So do you ever use month and year in your query? Ever? How do you use it? You can just do this. Right? Greater than, less than? See, it's okay to use it, okay? Don't think I'm blaming you. I use it if I have to use it. Because it's easy, convenient, and clear, and it improves the readability. And if I have to change in the future, I can easily do it. But there is a disadvantage when you use function like that, which I demonstrated to you. So better, maybe you want to try it out that instead of using order date like this, you can just use this way, greater than. Hey, it's just extra couple of stops, but your performance will be tremendously improved. Correct? Agreed? With me? So try it out. Okay, this is another worst practice I see people use always functions. And functions are in a where, and particularly, I get this argument. I agree with you, Pinal, but in my case, I have to do this. And I always tell them, see if you can use logical operator first. Or arithmetic operator. Sorry, they are not logical. Logicals are and or thing. They are arithmetic operator, greater than or less than or something like that. See if that can solve the problem, you want to avoid using functions. Clear? That's it. So, I hope you guys are writing down all this tip, okay? Every 2 minutes there is a tip. Don't miss it. So after small error, small error. No, count star, yes. That's another bad one. But it won't matter actually. Count star or count one is same thing. I'll show you that in a minute. Breakpoint, you gave me one more worst practices to discuss in the next 1 minute. I'll show you. Breakpoint. There is an error in this query. If I see this query, anybody writing, I will stop them also. Even though I just told you, right, write arithmetic. But that is correct. Use arithmetic, but there is one small problem. Yes, sir. Yes, that is it. No, not between. After 28. Okay, so when you take the default time here, okay, in this case, this is time is what is the time, which is midnight. So which means anything which happens on the 20th will be not included here.
First month, less than first month. Must have to specify the time.
I have to specify the time explicitly.
00.
But I corrected it a little bit. If I use less than, then that will happen. But that is the reason I always use less than or equal to. Yeah, I agree. There is a lot of confusion here. People don't know what is right thing to do. Understand this particular point, my friends. Okay, let me just run. I think I don't know if this one will support. What happened? Oh, so I got 81149 here, and if I remove this, I don't know what will I get. See? If you use less than, do you see the result difference? Yeah? So don't use less than or greater than only. Always use less than equal to and greater than equal to. People just miss that. Or, as he was saying, use the next date, which is March 1st. You know why I don't use March 1st? Because it confuses me. Because what was the question given to me, business logic? Get the data of the February. Now I am saying that I will give you data which is before 1st March and which starts from 1st Feb and it is before 1st March. I know both are synonym, they are same thing, but actually they are not the same. It's not literally translation of the business logic. And it's good idea always to stuck to your business logic. This is a simple example, so you guys think what a big deal. But when you go a little more and more complex, things start becoming more and more complex. So there is also another thing here is that time millisecond round off. If it is small date time, what is the date time, small date times precision? 30 seconds, and most of the people think it's 1 second. Go try it out. It's 30 seconds. I have a demo for it, but I want to go on more. So I will not show you demo. I will just drop a tip with you guys. Try it out. Small date time is 30 seconds. So if you use greater than 1, then there is a 30-second precision issue will start coming also. So better use something like this. If the date matches, you get your answer. So here, what should I do? I should do something like this. And my answer should match. Still not matching. Now what? What is it?
The column is date time, right?
Or?
At time.
At times, but I have equal to now.
No, but then still, it takes exclude 23 hours.
What I would have done in this scenario, this is perfectly fine. Okay? So, definitely always good idea to use here time. I totally agree with you. The best thing either you can take is you say March 1st and give a grade less than. But never use the function. Okay? Avoid function at any cost. Use between if you have to use between. Between is fine too. You know between and this are same thing? Yeah? Okay, so I will skip that demo. Okay, so between and this is same. No, I have a demo for it. A lot of people don't know, but so we'll skip that. People always think between gives me better performance. Where did you heard? And the day they are going to use that. So time precision also plays big role. In a SQL Server 2012, we have even more date time. The precision is on next level. So that is always good idea. They always pick the next day. And also in this method, there is a problem. How many days? Was 2010 a leap year or not? Which year was the leap year? 12. Right? So it's always a good idea if you're getting February or something, always pick the next day. Because I don't know 30, 31st. That's the problem. So let's move on. I gave you the idea. Let's see another one. So now I have a few more names. So I have 5 names, okay? This is simple table. Pinal, Jacob, Sebastian, Vinod Kumar, Steve Jones, Michael Holmes. How much time do I have? Half an hour. I'll show you flow demos then. First initials. And how do I get the first initial? This way? Right? Do you guys agree with this one? Now, I want to order them by first initial. How would I order? What should I do? I should use order by, right? And execute this. Will it work? Yes or no? I should order by first initial, but this will give us error. What did it do? Did it give the right answer or wrong? Anybody? Right? Correct answer. So this also works. But the question is that a good idea? Actually, I see a lot of people who are using MySQL and Oracle use this 1 and 2. What does 1 indicates for? First column, which is this one. And 2 if I write down, which means last column, second column. Correct? I see people coming from MySQL and a lot of people using this thing. And that's okay. Hey, I have no problem with anybody. But this is not a good idea. Let's see that now. So what I'm going to do is that I want to do custom sorting. So I want you guys to pay attention to the script. And please watch it a little slowly and understand that if this query is right or wrong first. Customer order by when sort is equal to first, which means I'll be passing a sort parameter over here. First, then 1, else 2. Right?
First, we have to specify the character length in brackets.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the suggestions, yeah. But it's okay, in this case it will take it. So let's assume that it will work. Just for assume it will work then.
So you can be first, you will work by last.
Yeah? That's understanding. Okay, let's execute it. But just pay attention to understand it. Did you understand, all of you? No? Yes?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
It did not order because I passed first. Hey, maybe I will pass last, right? You think it will work? Let me run both of them together and see what happens. Oh, there is problem here. Think about this way. Even though, madam, what you are saying it to me, if I am not passing first, then it should go in else, right? And if I go in else, then it should order by? Huh? Last name. Is it ordering by last name? Then, what order I am getting? What order am I getting? Why? What happened? So case when didn't work at all. But there was else also. It didn't throw an error. If there was wrong, it will give us error.
When case was executed, there were no rows, then select, so order of execution is like
Case was?
get executed, then there were no row returned by selective statement. Then
Really? No. It has to execute this part. I don't have a variable. Should I be able to run this one without variable? Yeah? What should it give me? Okay, this one works also. So, there is something, the sort variable. I must compare this with a variable as well. Here, because you are using an order by. This is not working. Okay, let's assume there is something wrong. Okay, sir, I accept your word probably. The case is not working here. Even though that is the case, if I want to make it order, I want to implement the logic. Take this as a pseudocode. I want to implement the logic. What should I do? So I should do what? Column names? I can try column names. Let me just show you first what is the short. How about that? See what I'm going to do? I am selecting also short here. You did that? Do you see that in select statement? Let's see what is being sorted right now. Correct? If the sort is right or wrong, is it passed correct or not? Correct? Do you see what is short? I think this is the reason what she was saying very much right. That is because of varchar. Even though it was varchar, it should be ordered by last column. Right? Else. The else should work, my friends. What I'm saying is that else is true. If this is not first, then else should work, right? Order by? What I'm going to do is that I'm going to put first initial and last initial. Will it work? Now? Yes? How many think yes? Yes? Don't go on as intelligence. Because intelligence is not working because of master database is selected. I'm not as dumb as you think. I spent 10 years doing this. This is 10 years short presentation, by the way. I built in SQL Server for 2000. It works every single time because seems like database evolved. We did not. Okay. Will it work, right? Let's do that. Let me create this one. So, as I create a database, what happened to all of you guys who said it will work? Why did you think it will work? You see, he was just going on intelligence and was saying it won't work. Why it does not work? Can I say something? Can I say something? Please don't take it wrong way. It never worked ever. Ever. In any database. No matter what your background is, no matter which database you're using, it has never worked. No, it can never work. So I'm surprised why did we think it will work. It's okay. Let's learn what is right thing to do, right? It's not important that we don't know. Who is tick guy? Please stop. Tick. No, don't do that. The pen thing, take it. I had the same thing in my other session too. The three people were tick. They're like, oh, come on. Give me a break. This one said it was last time. Okay, coming back to this one. So if this stored procedure was not modified, it won't work. Let's try this thing. Do you see what I did?
Yeah.
Now? Do you see what I did? Right? Correct? Will it work? If this work, I'll be so happy. Okay? That's it. You don't clap for yourself. I clap it. Was it simple? It was very simple, right? But it's okay to get confused. It happens. It happens. It happens to all of us because we are all human and we think it differently. What is the learning over here? Are you guys talking internally that why it is working now? Ask me. It just works because this is right. Always, if you use a function in a select statement, use that in your order by. No? If you use case statement, yes. You can just directly use it if you are not using case statement or any other thing. In that case, you can just use alias. But as soon as you introduce case statement, you will have to use the original function only because they are re-evaluated over here. And who is that guy whom I said don't talk for a second? You are very, very right, sir. So what was happening in the earlier case? Remember the case which we have talked about where we were saying F, or L or first. At that time, SQL Server does funny thing for you. SQL Server does funny thing for you. 5 minutes, that guy gave me warning. So, SQL Server, when you add another column like that, and what did I specify? At the red sort, right? So SQL Server was sorting based on that column. You are very, very right. I don't know how you think about it. It took me 2 years to come up with that explanation. I have to talk to many people because I never understood why that happens. So what happens is that when you use a case statement and use that first, right? First I was using parameter. Let me show you. I think this is a great learning. It took me 2 years, man. I was showing this demo, but always was telling people that I don't know why this is happening. Here, at that time, this is really taking the parameter which you are passing in. And it was ordering by that only because you were not specifying column name here. SQL Server would not know at that time when you specify 1 or 2 here. SQL Server does not know when you pass parameter and you pass over here, like for a moment you can just pass 1 and you over pass here 2. When you do that, SQL Server will not understand which is row 1, which is row 2 anymore. It is completely lost. At that time it will use the sort as your ascending column. And F or L is going to stay same, right? And that is why no matter what you do, your query was not being sorted. Man, kudos to you. Really, really, very good. You think you learned? Do you guys think you learned something in this session? 5 things, at least 5 things, what to do. It's okay. I am confident that we all are successful in what we do. This kind of small thing does not stop our job. Or even matter of the fact, if you are manager, not our kids are, or our junior developer are not getting stopped by this thing. But it's a fun to learn the fundamentals and do things right from the beginning. The goal of this one is to say, if I can create enough interesting demo for all of you, that it rings your bell, make you feel that, yes, I can learn too. That's what's goal. If you felt at a point, I'm sure that certain thing you just thought, I knew that. A certain, if 1, 2, 3 thing you learn, I am successful in this one. So, I guess that's the only, that was the last demo which I wanted to show. Anyway, I'm running out of my time, it's like 2 minutes now. So, let me show you one final slide. From you? Any questions? No questions? One same thing. I will be in a Pluralsight booth after this. If you want a free subscription card to see entire month of my courses, you're welcome to come and I'll give you free subscription. Come there, take it from me, watch entire month, what I teach right now, keep on relearning yourself at your pace, download the script, play with it, do whatever you feel like doing. Okay? Anything else? Well, thank you very much. I'll be available to your side both. Feel free to come and drop by, ask me questions. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.